Okay, so one of the first things that came up with the candle was about aging programs. And we have to look at the energy of those. Now, this is Ruckamuckus. Isn't he cute? This is a fairy stone, and it's a natural formation. But when I saw him, I just had to have him. Isn't he adorable? So he's all about spreading happiness and joy everywhere he goes. He just bounces along. So he would like to help us with this. So I think that part of this is, where are you choosing aging programs over happiness and joy? And throw all of that in the candle. You know, as kids, we're allowed to be free and happy, but a lot of times as we get to be adults, we think that we have to give up all that happiness and joy. And I think that is one of the things that causes aging programs. So allow yourself to let all of that go and throw that in the candle. Now, aging programs are one of those things that can get a bit tricky because a lot of times we don't want to admit we have them. And a lot of times we go into the energy of, well, that's just true. That's just part of life. That's just part of life. So can you throw in the candle any and all energies that make that true? Now, we've all met people who age very, very, very well. You know, you will look at them and you would think that they're 10 or 20 years younger. And I'm not talking about the plastic surgery people. I'm talking about the regular people. And for whatever reason, they age nicely. There are some people who go through their entire lives without health problems. That's a wonderful gift of aging too. So look at your aging programs, and it's good to start with throwing any aging programs you ever got from your father into the candle. And this can be things like, well, you can't do anything about it. Oh, everybody gets old. Oh, your time's coming. Everybody dies. All of that kind of crazy stuff. And that comes from my dad, so I'm sure yours had something like it too. That needs to go. And I would also include surrendering to death and destruction. And that has been an argument with my dad, and I'm sure yours probably has part of this too. Well, you know, I'm sick. That's just it. I'm going to die. That's just it. I'm going to die. Throw all of that, because I know that your father did not have pleasant end of days. So please, anything that you did to take that on, please throw that in the candle. That, you know, because what that can do is that can really put in us that, you know, it's just going to be a horrible end. I don't want that. It's just ugly, and I don't want to bring it up, but this is one of those things for you. Please, please, please give yourself permission to let go of it without reliving or remembering it. Set that intention and just throw anything and everything from your father in the candle. Now, a wonderful thing, I believe, looking at the energy was, even while all this was going on, you managed to hold on to some of the great memories with your dad, or probably all of them. That's wonderful, because what happens a lot of times when someone we love, a parent, dies, the illness and all the energies that are attached to the illness all the time, all the craziness, can sometimes overwrite the good memories. But I don't think you allowed that to happen. So pat yourself on the back for that, please. And just put any energy, any memories of that in the candle. And what I would say is, this is also a good place to use the just an experience, not a destiny. Just an experience, not a destiny. Because you want to get that energy moving. And I will send a Ruckamuckus energy to help you move all this through as joyously as possible.